Man, I hope they hit. Hope them niggas get did one hit. Just one hit, bro. One hit. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. Just one.
Right. One hit, dog. Dog nigga ain't for one fucking
I'm thinking about doing a fucking over under 2.
hit.
Yeah.
Let's put some on this big ass pussy right quick. I think I'm about to go through look at some 12 o'clock. Games off at 12. Your first one at the head, yeah, 2 start at 12.
Yeah, it's still doing now.
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. I think you mean click. What's up, Brody? What's happening? What's up, Slumbo? It's about that time now. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. From the picturesque Pacific Northwest in the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Tonight on
The pitcher? Yeah, it went through.
the Seattle Seahawks.
What's it there? The 27th?
Welcome to the booth, Mike Tirico, George Wilson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a decent return there. He'll get this on just side of the 30.
It just said it went through. All right.
Let's go now. Go. To throw right away. Here's Milrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Milrow. As they jump on left side, he's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That's non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Throwing again, it's Milroe. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80! Ready? Milroe gonna throw it again. That one is complete to Mcfly. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
3rd and 2, now Milroe. He'll go right and find his running back. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Here we go. Again, it's Milroe. The throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Let's go! To throw again is Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13. But it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs. And now they got to see if they can come away with some points. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready, set. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Go! To the air, it's Milroe. They'll look to set. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll look to throw.
A sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky he at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion, it's Waddle. From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the Ravens' 34-yard line.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. Moving to his right. Going for it all. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. 60.
That one is complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy.
Throwing is Milrow. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now it's Milrow. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This from 30 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, the ball's out. The Seahawks scoop it up.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Milrow. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Touchdown Seahawks. And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 10, Ravens 7.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there for that. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw taken in.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll send a man in motion left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Into traffic, but taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 33 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In motion, it's Waddle. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up 1st down. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the go. Here we go. Now Milroe on 1st down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Milroe. This one caught left side by Evans.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
a 3rd and 2.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 1918. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Real quick. They be on that rapid pay the bills. And I don't feel it. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth. Want to do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord. I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On first down, it's Milroe. That is left side and caught by Evans. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
1st and 10.
Let's go.
Milroe. He's going to go up top here for Mcfly. And that is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. And this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready,
Milroe going to throw it again. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play action, it's Milroe. Flush to his right. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 31 yards.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Come on. Set.
To throw again is Milroe. That is caught. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep them out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Here we go, strike! Cougars, Roscoe 80! Ready?
They'll run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. So let's talk about a 2-minute mode like at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it, instead get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are able to cut it to 4, 17-13. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
And he's going to complete this to Waddle, working across the field. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down.
Okay, ready?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on third down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They motion a receiver right. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient.
And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. 19.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
7 Pirates, 7 Bronco 80. Steady.
They'll indeed go for it with Milrow. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. A handoff as they try to run it here. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Now a give on the ground, and he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. That one is complete to Mcfly. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Milroe to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Ready? Liking 18. Go.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. Gain of 12 and a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Milroe. Rolling right. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score. But they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. I try to pitch one forward. It was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
In motion, it's Waddle. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. And the Seahawks 40-yard line.
Laporta in motion. On second down, they'll run. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Awkward looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. No louder place than here in Seattle before 3rd down. Off the play pick. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. We'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to grab a late lead. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Okay, break.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
After 11. Viking, 8, go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Throwing right, it's taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Milrow going to throw it again. The throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. To throw again is Milrow. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
Let's go. 60 Maverick, 6 Cougar Knight, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Milrow throwing on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
Ready, ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
Now it's Milrow. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. For the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. They come from behind. It may feel like they stole this one.